So if it ever stops raining, we might actually see the sun. Regardless, sunny or not, you can still get a sunburn. And while summertime is the time to be out in the sun, there are some precautions that you should take. Dr. Nancy Parkett is here from UTMC with a free event. This is for veterans and to make sure that you haven't already suffered the damage of too much sun. Good morning. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
So you're doing a screening for military members and UTMC employees coming up next Monday.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. So tell me exactly what that entails, the screening.
So a screening is basically getting undressed and having a dermatologist examine your skin.
And you kind of look for anything that looks not quite right.
So we've been trained to pick out things that are suspicious for cancer.
And then maybe, hopefully, that's not really the case. That comes back that that's not what you have going on, but you want to get to it quickly.
Yes. The skin cancer, the earlier you treat it, the better.
So how much damage does the sun really do? I mean, I feel like even on overcast days like we've been having, can the sun really still do a significant amount of damage?
So often sun damage occurs without sunburn, so you don't actually know when you're getting sun damage. And the damaging ultraviolet or UV rays do penetrate clouds, so you're not safe even on a cloudy day, unfortunately. But often we notice sun damage as freckles, wrinkles are big result of sun damage. Yes, and skin cancer.
Right. So there are some things obviously that we can be doing. First of all, how often should folks be getting screened?
So it really depends on family history and also your skin type. If you're more fair, you tend to burn easier. It's a good idea, I say, even in your 20s, if you have a lot of moles too as well.
Get those checked out pretty regularly. And of course, sunscreen. I think we all get really, we go to the store sometimes and there are so many choices, it can be overwhelming. What do people really want to be looking for in terms of sunscreen?
So I personally recommend something with broad spectrum. If you look for one ingredient, zinc oxide, that's going to be your best bet. You get good UVA and UVB coverage.
Okay. Is there like an SPF that people should be
at least SPF 30 or higher?
Okay. And babies too, kids?
Babies and kids, I recommend a pure mineral, which is zinc oxide. A lot of times it's coupled with titanium dioxide as opposed to your chemical sunscreens. So those ones are safe. And I feel like getting a pure mineral sunscreen is great for if you go to the beach and things like that, because those are coral reef safe. Okay.
Oh, right. Because when we talk about the things like oxybenzone and stuff like that, that gets into the water and not good for the environment. So we want to be cognizant of that, right? So skin cancer, though, how prevalent is it really?
So about 1 in 5 Americans will develop skin cancer in their lifetime. So it's quite prevalent. It's the most common cancer, more common than all the other cancers combined.
Wow. Okay. And so when someone gets that diagnosis, though, is this something that's pretty treatable?
So most skin cancers are very easily treatable. The earlier you discover it and treat it, the better. There are certain skin cancers, such as melanoma, that can be more serious.
So we definitely want to be on top of that, get those screenings. And if you are a veteran, you have an opportunity to do that Monday. So a week from today, this is happening from 1 to 4 there at UTMC. It's at the Rupert Health Center. Is that right?
Correct.
The dermatologist will come and check you out. Do people need to sign up ahead of time for this?
So they do call to schedule.
And you have the number right there on your screen. So if you're a veteran, a military member, you want to take advantage of that, jot this number down real quick and go out next Monday and get screened. We want to make sure everybody's enjoying the sun, right, while we have it. But taking care of ourselves at the same time.
Correct.
Okay, very good. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. Well,